Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Civ 5, AI only, Europe and North Africa, Race for the Americas. So yeah, we have a new spy. Where should we send him? Um, where do we have people now? Berlin and Attila's court. Okay. Maybe I'll send him to the Ottoman capital. Or who might? I'll send him to the Polish capital. Alright. So, let's get this episode started. Alrighty, so, anyways, I mean, if you look, there's just huge armies. So if anyone declares war, if like any of these three countries declare war, it's just going to be complete destruction. Like, it's just going to weaken all of them, and then someone else could just come in and, I don't know, just finish them off. So, yeah, anyways, it's been a while since I recorded the last episode, so I'm going to see what's going on in the world. So there are quite a few wars going on. Alrighty. So Spain and Carthage are now friends. And something else happened here. Augustus Caesar has reached the atomic era, and a couple wars have ended. A couple people have made peace with the city-state. So yeah, we're at turn 229 in 1918, and people already have like machine guns and submarines and all kinds of high-tech stuff. So yeah. And Germany has 2 colonies up in Scotland and then 3 more around here. And Rome actually has a colony in Iceland as well. And people have finally settled the New World. Let's see what these were. Spain and Austria have done research agreement. Morocco and Carthage have signed a research agreement. And Napoleon has completed the Manhattan Project. So let's see if anyone else is sending over settlers. Well, some more people are going to discover this place soon. Any settlers in this mix? No? There is a Celtic settler on its way. Whoopsie daisy. Accidentally scrolled off into the desktop and picked up something. So anyways. Anyone else come? So yeah, there's the Celtic settler. A Swedish settler. I don't know where this Carthaginian one is going. Maybe to the New World. Any more Polish settlers? Any more Portuguese settlers? Not at the moment. Alright, so William has entered the atomic era. Greece and Morocco are friends. Yeah, so as I've been saying, like every single country really has an enormous army. I mean, I think Morocco is one of the smaller ones, but they have a lot of people up here. And the United Nations. Alright. Attila is plotting against William. Could that... I don't think anything... nothing will come of that. Unless, I mean, they could attack each other with planes, but that's kind of pointless. So I don't think anything will come of that. Oh. I don't even care. I don't want to host it. Alrighty. So, this has been a really exciting series. And I'm just waiting for a big war to break out in Europe. And just like all of these nations actually use their ginormous armies. And Augustus Caesar has made peace with Bucharest, and Germany and the Huns are friends, and Isabella has entered the Atomic Era. So let's see when that Celtic settler is going to reach a new world. A few turns. Again, any more settlers? It would be cool if at some point we might see like a colonial war here. Maybe we can see where the Celtic settler is going. Are they going? I think they're going for Iceland. Yeah. I don't know where else they'll be going. Possibly Greenland, but most likely Iceland. There are a lot of people there. Might not be extremely easy to settle, because there's a lot of cities nearby. Yeah, and some wars involving city-states, so nothing massive. Well, is that Bucharest? I don't know. Ah. Hold up. Screw down? No, scroll down. Germany and the Huns are friends, we already saw that. And Sweden's made peace with Bucharest. Greece and Carthage. Nothing's really gonna happen unless, I mean, Greece has like no navy whatsoever, but Carthage could send over some stuff and just help out Rome. Huns have made peace with Bucharest, and then they denounce Rome. Boudica has entered the Atomic Era. Poland and Austria have made peace. And Austria and Bucharest have made peace. Kiev has declared war on Theodora. Again, these city-states have huge armies. They could have an impact. Not so much Kiev, but some... Well, yeah, they actually do have a decent army that could help out. They could help out against Theodora. Bucharest has declared war on Rome and France. That's pointless. It's literally pointless. So, Maria I entered the Atomic Era. Riga has declared a war on Theodora. That's pointless as well. Tyre has declared war on Rome and France. They might have an impact on Rome. Okay, they don't really have anything. Well, I guess they might do some damage, but probably won't take any cities or anything crazy like that. 2 city-states have made peace, and Byzantium is the new host of the United Nations. Or not the new host, the first host of the United Nations. Bismarck is constructing the Apollo program. So let's go back and see who has built the Apollo program. 1 player. So Sweden has a head start, but Germany is catching up fast. The Ottomans in Greece. That could pretty much just be it for Greece. A very powerful Rome, especially powerful in terms of their navy, is doing lots of damage. And then now the Ottomans have joined in, so they can definitely take over the city. I mean, look, they have a warrior here. And cavalry. I mean, this city is like, I'm assuming it would be taken over because just a massive army here. And then they have a decent navy that could do even more damage. So Greece is pretty much done for. And I believe that's Bucharest declaring war on Greece as well. And the Manhattan Project has been completed by the Netherlands. Atomic Era for Byzantium. Alright. Casimir is plotting against Bismarck, and Attila is plotting against Theodora. Oh wow, that would be a massive war. And what was the last one? Poland against Germany. Oh, that could be it. That could just be a massive war in Europe. And Austria was at war with Poland, but they made peace because nothing was really happening. So yeah, and it looks like Austria has open borders. Well, obviously they have open borders with Germany. So maybe, or are they at war? No, I don't think they're at war with Germany. No, I didn't think so. So maybe if they're friendly with Germany, these two might join in, or, well, it's actually Poland that might declare war on Germany. Maybe Austria would join in to help if they are friends with Germany. Let's clear out these notifications. Alright, we already saw those, never mind. Alrighty, let's go to the next turn. And there's an Austrian, oh, Bismarck has completed the Apollo program. Germany and the Huns signed a research agreement, and there goes, oh no, Greece got it back. Greece took a city back from the Romans. And as I was saying, there's an Austrian colony in North Africa. Alright, so this is the part of the world we need to be focusing on right now. The Balkans. And Isabella's completed the Pentagon. So there's a massive war around here. Not just the Balkans, but also like North Africa and modern day Turkey. Part of North Africa. This is like modern day Libya, I believe. And Attila has completed the Apollo program. Germany and the Huns signed a research agreement, so that's going to help both of them. So looks like Sweden might not win, might not have an easy win like they might have thought before. Because Germany and the Huns will definitely catch up. Maria the First is completing the Manhattan Project. Alrighty. The Celtic settler might have arrived, probably not. Nope, not quite yet. See where Carthage is heading? Oh, and the happiest empires, Spain, Egypt, the Ottomans, Byzantium, and England. So Germany, German people, the Polish people, the French people, they're not happy at all. See what the spies have to say. Attila's plotting against Poland, or Poland. So wow, that could be massive. These cities are relatively unguarded, not relatively, almost completely unguarded. Besides this artillery, do have a few planes though, but the Huns have just an insanely large army, so they could come in and just do lots of damage to Poland. Now, Poland's plotting against the Netherlands. I don't think that would really work out. And he's also constructing the Manhattan Project. Alright. So again, I never saw that. Where's Carthaginian settler? There is a German settler too. I'm not sure what they'll be able to do. And oh! Wait a second. So they just completely turned. They're going for another colony in Scandinavia. Well then. Okay. That's interesting. Another Polish settler. They shouldn't keep expanding near the Huns, because that would make them mad. They don't like expansion, and they're kind of hypocritical. I mean, they're expanding all over the place, and any more expansion by Poland near them will probably make them mad and maybe cause a war, because they're already plotting against them. So anyway, Casimir III has completed the Manhattan Project. We'll see who actually gets up the first nuke. And Elizabeth has completed the Apollo program. So now there's a real space race that's going to begin. Or has already begun. A Swedish settler on its way. Where is that Celtic settler? Down here, it's going for the south. And Morocco's in the atomic era. So yeah, I'm glad that people did start to settle the New World. And we have about a good 6 minutes left in this episode. So anyways, sorry for not posting this at the normal time, the normal day this week. There were issues with my computer, and I spent a lot of time trying to fix that, but then Microsoft support helped out. They were great, and they fixed it. So, but yeah, that was pretty much all the time I was going to put into recording and uploading videos. That was used up by trying to fix my computer. So anyways, a couple wars, Austria declaring war on Greece now, and Spain declaring war on the Netherlands. The second war is not, that I mentioned is not going to do much. Rome has completed the Apollo program. So now Austria can take even more cities. They did take Sparta the last time these two were at war. Well, Greece must have done something to make people mad. I mean, everybody's declaring war. So their capital is under siege now. And, like, they need to have a navy if every single city that they in their possession is on the coast. I mean, it would be stupid to not have a navy, so that's really what's hurting them. And Austria is in the atomic era. Morocco and Greece research agreement. Attila is plotting against Bismarck. Well then, so yep, he's moving units near Polish territory. Looks like he might start the war sometime soon. He's trying to spread their religion. And okay, Belgrade has declared war on 3 people, because Byzantium, or no, Rome is at war with those 3, 2 Iberian civs, and Greece. So again, Belgrade has declared war on them. They won't do a whole lot. They do have a decent army, but they're not really bordering. They're kind of near Greece, but they won't really have an impact. And Sweden has completed the Manhattan Project. And Carthage is going to settle their second city in Scandinavia. And the Celts are going to settle here as well. So Sweden is losing the land that they could be settling to some other civs. They do have quite a few cities, though. Quite a bit of land. But some of the other, a bit more, other parts of Scandinavia are being taken over by other civs. Carthage with 2 cities, the Celts with 1, Poland with 2, almost 3. Might get 1 more out there, depending on where they send this settler. And oh, the Celts have been declared war on by Morocco and Portugal. So that could be a big war. Portugal gets their navy up here, and Morocco, yeah, they won't do anything. They have 1 submarine, that's pretty much it. 2, actually. But Portugal could definitely have an impact, but submarines can't take cities, they can't even attack cities. So they need to get some other naval units up there. And information era for Elizabeth. Attila is plotting against Ramses II. Casimir III is plotting against Gustavus Adolphus. That could be a big war. And Casimir III is constructing the Apollo program. Bismarck has made peace with Belgrade. Okay. And finally a peace treaty between these 2 nations, Rome and Greece. The war has ended. Greece barely holding on to their cities, but there's still a few more cities they have to deal with. But Rome, with their massive navy, has finally given up and allowed a peace treaty. And this is just a glitch. There's literally nothing here. Just a glitch that sometimes happens to cities, happening to this one. Oh no, not really. Argos has been captured by Austria. Well, it's another city gone. Greece is just in a very bad spot. So many civs that just hate them for some reason. And the Apollo program for Poland. So it looks like we're probably gonna have science victory and a war between England and the Celts. This is going to be just incredible. And the Apollo program for Poland. So there's a war in the British Isles between the 2 powerhouses here, and then Germany's just like, oh crap. So they could be next. But this is the massive war. And Attila's constructing the Great Firewall, and he's also plotting against Sweden. So he definitely could do something. He could definitely have a big impact if he were to declare war on Sweden. United Nations is now in session. Not going to do anything. incredible how, like, in this, with so many civs here, every civ has gotten up a decent amount of cities. And a big military. I mean, I think every civ, I think, has at least 3 cities. Even Greece still has 4. And I think that might be a new city. No, that's 5 population. Might have been there for a few turns. And Greece and the Ottomans, I believe? Yes, it is. Ramses has entered the Atomic Era as well. New research agreement. Okay, that's not as big as I thought. Well, maybe Istanbul and Elephantine. Those could be 2, like, frontiers. But it looks like Egypt might be able to take Istanbul. We'll see. And the Apollo program for the Celts in the Manhattan Project for Attila. I could see him nuking some people. Poland needs to bring up some military units. Alrighty, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Yep, we'll see what happens with these wars in the next one. And we'll see if the Celts have finally done something. They are on land. So on this, once they settle their colony. And has Carthage settled here? Not yet. No. Celts are also going to settle here. I'm going to do one more turn. So the world ideology is freedom, but the world religion will not be Eastern Orthodoxy. Alrighty, let's clear out these notifications. Come on, come on. Alright. Bismarck is constructing the Manhattan Project. So, we'll see where the Celts settle. There are 2 colonies and where Carthage settles, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode there. So, yeah, again, this is a very exciting series. I'm glad it's been very entertaining, and I hope you have all enjoyed it as well. I'm not the best commentator of AI-only battles, but anyways, I'm hoping you're enjoying this awesome game. And when did this happen? I don't know. Attila has completed the Great Firewall. Oh gosh. He's very powerful now. He's almost 400 points ahead of the player in second, which is Rome. And France and the Netherlands have the Apollo program. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a big war, and the Celts in France, I think they're going to be too busy with England, so but I don't think anything will come of that anyway, because they're guarding the only way for the Celts to get in here. I mean, if they really want to they could go through English territory since they're at war and get through here, but I really don't think they're going to do anything. Elizabeth has completed the Manhattan Project, and the Celts have settled Truro. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. I might have. I don't know. And Geneva's declared war on William because they have a new ally, probably France. But if it were the other way around, Geneva declared war on France, they could definitely do some damage. But yeah, I guess they could probably help out. I don't think city-states can have open borders. Maybe if they're allied, they can. I don't know. What's going on here? World leader will be chosen in 5 turns, but nobody really has enough delegates. And Bismarck is plotting against Isabella, so nothing's gonna happen within that war. Bismarck has completed the Manhattan Project, new research agreement, Germany and the Netherlands. So Germany and the Netherlands are friends, well, maybe not necessarily friends, but if they're doing research agreements, maybe it'll lead to a declaration of friendship if that hasn't happened already, and maybe we will see Germany join in against France. But we'll have to see what happens in the next episode of our Civ 5 AI-only Europe and North Africa Race for the Americas, or just Race for the Americas for short. Isabella completes the Manhattan Project. Alrighty, this is just too exciting. I don't want to leave, but I have to. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. See you next week. It'll be on Wednesday this time. It'll be on the correct date at 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday next week. So yeah, anyways, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. keep on crushing them waves. Bye-bye. And I guess we'll have to see where these two cities are settled in the next episode.